My dear friends, my brothers and sisters, what if I told you that in just 6 months you could wake up as a completely different person? Not a billionaire, not a superhero, but someone you actually respect when you look in the mirror. My name is Muniba Mazari, and I am a motivational speaker. If you are new at my channel, subscribe and start a new journey with me. Let's be honest, most people don't hate their life. They just hate being stuck in the same day over and over again, calling it a life. You scroll, you compare, you complain, you sleep, and then you do it again. You know what that's called? Being alive but not living. Today, that ends. From this moment, we start a 6-month reset that can change everything. Month 1 is simple. You clean your chaos. Not just your room, but your life. But your life. You can't pour fresh water into a dirty glass. You can't build a new future while holding on to old junk. So this month, delete the mess. Start small. Clean your desk. Throw away the things that remind you of who you don't want to be anymore. Stop replying to people who drain your energy faster than your phone battery. Because if you hang around 5 complainers, you'll become the 6th. Some of you want to change your life, but your room looks like your dreams died there. Your desktop has 97 screenshots of motivation you never opened. Your phone has 10,000 unread messages and 0 real connections. You can't expect peace when your life looks like a junk drawer. Even billionaires take time to clean their mind. Bill Gates disappears for a week every year. He calls it Think Week. No meetings, no emails, no noise, just thinking, reflecting, resetting. If he can do it, so can you. Cleaning isn't just physical, it's mental. This month, write down everything that's been haunting you. Every regret, every mistake, every toxic habit, look at it, accept it, forgive yourself. You can't reset your life if you're still punishing yourself for your past. The past is a place of reference, not residence. Stop renting space there. As long as your mind is full of yesterday, tomorrow can't move in. You know what most people do when they feel lost? They look for motivation. You need a reset. Sometimes you're not tired of life, you're just tired of the clutter around it. Once you clean your space, your mind becomes clear. And once your mind becomes clear, your future finally shows up. People say, but how? When your bed's not made and your fridge is empty, even your future self doesn't want to visit you like that. You want big energy? Then live like you deserve it. Put your phone down, open your window, breathe. Life is not stuck. You are, and it's time to move. A friend of mine once lost his job and said, "My life is over." I told him, "Perfect. Perfect. That means you can finally start fresh." He laughed, but he took my advice seriously. He cleaned his room, deleted toxic numbers, changed his morning routine. 2 months later, he found purpose. 6 months later, he was unrecognizable. Not because the world changed, but because he did. So month 1. Month 1, this is your cleanup month. Remove the noise, the clutter, the chaos. Let go of the people who make you feel heavy. Let go of the past that doesn't deserve another replay. Because the lighter you travel, the faster you move. This month, don't chase success. Chase clarity, because the clearer your space becomes, the louder your purpose will speak. Clean your chaos and make room for your comeback. Now that your life looks cleaner, it's time to make it stronger. Because a clean table is useless if you don't start building something on it. Month 1 was about cleaning your chaos. Month 2 is about creating your structure. Let me tell you a secret: people don't lose in life because they're lazy. They lose because they have no system. They wake up every day hoping something will change. But hope is not a plan. If you want to change your life in 6 months, you must build a routine that protects your energy and directs your focus. Be honest. How do you start your morning? For most people, the first thing they touch isn't water, it's their phone. You wake up, check messages, check drama, check notifications, and before 9 a.m., your brain is already exhausted from other people's lives. And you wonder why you feel stuck. Because you gave the world your energy before you even gave yourself 10 minutes. A student once asked me, "How can I stay motivated every day?" I told him, "Don't stay motivated. Stay organized. Motivation dies. Systems don't. It's like brushing your teeth. You don't do it because you're motivated. You do it because you like having teeth. You don't build routines because you feel like it. You build them because you want to keep your dreams alive. Wake up earlier. Not 5 a.m., not 4 a.m., not 4 a.m., not earlier than usual. That small gap is your secret weapon. Use it for yourself before the world wakes up. Create a morning ritual. Drink water, stretch, read something uplifting. Block 1 hour daily for growth. 1 hour for learning, not scrolling. Study your craft. Learn a new skill or read a chapter of a book. End your day intentionally. Don't sleep while holding your phone. Write what you achieved, what you learned, and what needs improvement. Your routine decides your reality. If your days are weak, your life will be too. You know Kobe Bryant? He used to practice basketball at 4 a.m. while everyone else was sleeping. He said, "If I train 4 times a day while others train twice, over the years, I win automatically." That's not luck, that's structure. Even Einstein had a fixed schedule for thinking, walking, and resting. The world remembers genius, but genius was built on routine. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. and start meditating under a waterfall. Just fix your timing. Stop saying, "I don't have time." You just have no direction. Chuke time. You have time. You just have no direction. Start controlling your time like it's money. Waste 1 hour a day, that's 30 hours a month. Almost a full work week, lost to nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, your routine is not just about productivity, it's about respect. If you respect your dreams, you'll create time for them. If you don't, life will replace your dreams with distractions. There's no perfect routine. There's only a personal rhythm that makes you feel alive. Find it. Protect it. Repeat it. "I wish I had your discipline," told him. "You don't need my discipline, you need my calendar." Because what gets scheduled gets done. Don't let your days happen to you. Make them yours. The biggest flex in life is not a new phone, not a car, not followers. It's waking up with purpose every day. So in month 2, rebuild your routine. Wake up early. Move your body. Learn something daily. Don't chase motivation, chase mastery. Because ladies and gentlemen, in month 1, you cleaned your chaos. Now in month 2, you're building your foundation. And in month 3, we'll rebuild your mind. Because once your thoughts change, your entire world follows. You've cleaned your chaos. You've built your routine. Now it's time for the most powerful part of all, rebuilding your mind. Let's be honest, it doesn't matter how clean your room is or how early you wake up. If your mind still says, "I can't," then you're already finished before you start. The truth is, your life doesn't move until your mindset does. Your body lives in 2026. But your thoughts are still stuck in 2018, replaying old failures like Netflix reruns. It's time to hit delete and start upgrading your brain software. Ever notice some people read hundreds of motivational quotes and still say, "My life never changes"? That's because they read motivation like memes, not medicine. You don't heal by reading the prescription. You heal by taking it. So this month, stop collecting motivation. Start reprogramming your mindset. Here's what month 3 is all about. First, guard your input. Stop feeding your mind garbage. What you watch, listen to, and read becomes your inner voice. If all you consume is gossip, negativity, and comparison, you'll start believing life is miserable. Second, feed your mind growth. Study people who inspire you, not distract you. Third, practice gratitude. Every morning, write 3 things you're thankful for, no matter how small. Gratitude doesn't change your life instantly, but it changes your lens. You start seeing what's right instead of what's wrong. Fourth, replace your thoughts. When your mind says, "I can't," reply, "I'm learning." When it says, "It's too late," reply, "It's never too late for discipline." He said, "I never lose. I either win or learn." That's mindset. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company, but instead of crying, he said it was the best thing that ever happened to him because it gave him the space to think creatively again. Even J.K. Rowling broke, rejected 12 times, used her imagination to turn pain into a billion-dollar story. They didn't change their environment first. They changed their minds first. You can't say, "I'm unlucky," when you spend every evening watching people who already made it. Your brain doesn't need more celebrity drama. It needs your own comeback story. Some people treat their mind like a trash can. Everything negative goes in. Nothing valuable comes out. This month, close the lid. If you want to change your world, change your words. Fort eninde even tokum. Because your words become your thoughts. Your thoughts become your actions. And your actions become your results. Stop calling yourself lazy, unlucky, broke. Your subconscious is always listening, and it believes you're uninspired. You're not lost, you're just early in your story. You're not behind, you're just in the loading phase. A young person once asked, "How can I think positive when my life is hard?" I told them, You don't think positive because life is easy. You think positive so you can survive when it's hard. They started journaling, reading, and feeding their mind new ideas. 3 months later, they told me, my problems are still there, but I see them differently now. That's what mindset does. It doesn't remove pain. It gives you the power to control it. Ladies and gentlemen, your mind is your home. Stop letting toxic thoughts live there, rent-free. Stop replaying mistakes that no longer exist. Start planting thoughts that make you stronger, calmer, smarter. Because when your mindset changes, your habits change. When your habits change, your results change. And when your results change, your life resets. Month 3 is about building a new inner voice, one that believes you can. Because next month, in month 4, we're going to build something visible, your skills and your strength. That's when your outer world starts matching your inner growth. If the first 3 months were about cleaning, organizing, and thinking, then month 4 is about doing. This is the month where you stop preparing and start performing. Caned, but skill pays bills. You can't reset your life by just reading quotes. You can't reset your life by just reading quotes. You must upgrade your value. The truth is, the world doesn't pay you for what you dream. It pays you for what you can do. And this month, we make sure you can do something powerful. Everybody says, I want a better life. Okay? But they forget all 3 are built on one foundation, skills. If you can communicate, sell, lead, code, edit videos, design, or solve problems, you'll never stay broke. But if your only skill is scrolling fast, then your thumb is the only thing getting exercise. So this month, it's time to get serious. You'll choose one skill, just one, and start building it like your life depends on it. Because it does. First, pick your power skill. Communication, sales, editing, coding, design, public speaking, digital marketing. Choose one, not 10, one. Because focus beats everything. Second, commit to 1 hour daily. Just 1 hour every day. That's 30 hours a month. In 6 months, you'll be ahead of 95% of people still saying, I'll start someday. Third, check your progress. Don't chase perfection, chase progress. Record your work. Note your improvements. Celebrate small wins. Fourth, improve your health. Your body is your factory. If it shuts down, so does everything else. Sleep early, drink water, move daily. You don't need a gym, your body is already one. Cristiano Ronaldo didn't become great by luck. He trained harder than talent. While others rested, he practiced. Now, even at 39, he's still faster than players half his age. That's skill plus strength. Arnold Schwarzenegger once said, the last 3 reps are what make the muscle grow. This area of pain divides the champion from the ordinary. Even Elon Musk learned rocket science by reading books. He didn't wait for luck. He built his skill until he could build rockets. Don't say, I don't have time. If you have time to check your ex's story, you have time to check your progress. Replace 1 hour of Netflix with 1 hour of learning. In 6 months, you'll be unrecognizable. Want confidence? Build competence. Because nothing feels better than saying, I worked for this, I earned this. Ladies and gentlemen, building skills is not just about money, it's about identity. When you get better at something, your confidence returns. You stop feeling like a victim and start feeling like a builder. Your skill becomes your superpower. It opens doors, creates respect, and gives you choices. And when you have choices, you have freedom. But remember, your body is your vehicle. You can't drive your dreams in a broken engine. So take care of it. Eat better. Sleep right. A healthy mind lives in a healthy body. Once met someone who said, I'm not talented at anything. I told them, Bart. Wanted, St. I told them number of everything. I once met someone hour a day after work. They got their first client. 6 months later, they quit their job. Now they earn more than their old boss. They didn't change their luck. They changed their skill level. So ladies and gentlemen, month 4 is your transformation month. Train your mind in the morning. Train your body at night. Because confidence is built, not born. You cleaned your chaos in month 1, built your routine in month 2, reprogrammed your mind in month 3, and now you've built your skill and strength in month 4. Next month 5 is not about learning or cleaning. It's about proving yourself through consistency and silence. That's when the world starts noticing without you saying a word. This is the month where most people give up. You've been doing everything right, waking up early, working hard, learning new skills, but somehow it feels like nothing's changing. You look in the mirror and think, why am I not there yet? And this is where your old life tries to pull you back. Your mind whispers, maybe it's not working. But remember, silence is not failure. Silence is progress in disguise. Month 5 is the quiet storm. You don't make noise, you make moves. Ever noticed when you start improving, people suddenly disappear? Your phone gets quieter. No one's clapping anymore. The same friends who used to say, I believe in you, now say, you've changed. Of course you changed. That was the point. You'll realize this month that growth is lonely because success requires silence. You don't see the seed complaining under the soil. It just grows in silence. This is your invisible month. No results yet, no applause, no validation. But deep inside, something is building. Your discipline, your mental toughness, your focus all are being forged in fire. Everyone loves success, but very few love the silence that creates it. You'll want to quit, but that's the exact moment you must stay. Because the magic is about to happen right after the moment you feel like giving up. First, go into silent mode. Stop explaining your plan to people who don't get it. You don't need approval. You need progress. Stay low-key. Let your success make the noise later. Second, repeat your system daily. Same wake-up time, same study or gym hour, same focus. Don't look for excitement. Look for consistency. Ordinary days build extraordinary lives. Third, avoid comparisons. Everyone blooms at a different speed. Comparing your day 100 to someone's day 1000 is suicide for your motivation. Fourth, build internal peace. Meditate, walk, reflect. Silence the noise outside so you can hear the voice inside. Look at Michael Jordan. He practiced more hours than anyone, often when no one was watching. That's why everyone watches him now. Steve Jobs disappeared for years after being fired from Apple. He didn't complain. He went silent, built Next and Pixar, and came back stronger. Even Taylor Swift disappeared for a year after all the media drama. She came back with her most powerful album ever. Silence doesn't mean you're losing. It means you're loading. Your friends might think you've gone crazy. You don't come out anymore. You're so serious now. Yes. Because while they're busy being entertained, you're busy being transformed. It's like downloading a new version of your life. It's 95% complete. Don't shut it down now. Month 5 is boring, but that's what makes it powerful. Consistency is boring, but boring builds billionaires. The best stories are written in private and told in public later. The world won't understand you right now, but they'll clap for you later. You just have to survive this silent phase. This is where champions are made. Your progress is like sunrise. It happens slowly, then all at once. So remember, month 5 is not about proving anyone wrong. It's about proving yourself right. When no one's watching, when no one's cheering, when no one believes, keep going. Because month 6, that's when everything changes. That's when you'll realize you didn't just reset your life, you rebuilt your identity. Month 6, the transformation. Congratulations. If you've made it this far, you've already done something that most people never do. You fought your distractions, your laziness, your doubt, and you survived the silent phase. And now, welcome to month 6, the transformation month. This is where you see what consistency really looks like, not in dreams, but in the mirror. So, something feels different now, doesn't it? You wake up earlier, not because you have to, but because you want to. You think clearly. You move with purpose. And you've stopped wasting energy on things that don't grow you. That's what a reset feels like. The old you lived on autopilot. The new you drives with direction. Remember that lazy version of you from 6 months ago? The one who said, I'll start Monday? They're gone, buried under 80 days of effort. You've built new habits, new thoughts, new strength. Now people start noticing. They say, you've changed. And you smile and say, yes, that was the goal. See, transformation doesn't happen overnight. It happens quietly every night. In those moments when you refuse to learn instead of scroll, to walk instead of sleep, to focus instead of complain. Now your body has changed, your confidence has changed, your discipline has changed, but most importantly, your mindset has changed. You stopped chasing motivation and started building momentum. You stopped waiting for luck and started creating opportunity. That's the new you, someone who no longer waits for permission to grow. Think about Robert Downey Jr., once broken, addicted, forgotten, but he rebuilt himself. He didn't just come back. He came back as Iron Man. calm, wise, unstoppable. Transformation is not about changing your circumstances, it's about changing your character. When your mind changes, your life follows. Maybe you're not famous. Maybe you're not famous, but think about it. You've learned to control your phone instead of your phone controlling you. You've learned to manage your money instead of chasing it. You've learned to choose peace over drama. That's real success. You might not be rich yet, but you're free. And that's worth more than gold. Ladies and gentlemen, month 6 isn't about becoming someone new. It's about remembering who you were before the world told you to settle. You faced your chaos, built your routine, reprogrammed your mind, mastered your skill, survived your silence, and now you've transformed. You didn't just reset your life, you rewrote it. Your energy is different now. You don't chase, you attract. You don't wait, you work. You don't wish, you plan. Now you are focused, disciplined, and unstoppable. You prove that you don't need a new year, a lucky break, or anyone's approval. You just need 6 good months of discipline, silence, and belief. And if you could do this in 6 months, imagine what you can do in a year. So ladies and gentlemen, reset your life. Because your future is not waiting for motivation, it's waiting for you. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like and subscribe, my dear.